Hey friends, Lily and me from Garden Love. We're sitting here admiring this beautiful edible landscape that soon will be a food forest landscape. I don't know if you guys can tell from this distance all the fruit trees that I have going on here. I have my loquat over there. I just installed my key lime that was in my container for a very long time. Then I have a seedling jujube that you can barely see. It was growing off the side to my jujube tree. I pulled it out, put it in a pot, it got established, and then I put it in the ground. I have my herbs that I'm growing here, a lot of lavender, a lot of tomatoes, a lot of basil. Most of this green that you see here in the middle is all basil, rosemary, sage. I have my pineapple wobble right there. Then I have another key lime, and then I have a calamine little orange right there, and then I have a juvie berry bush up there, and I plan on putting another jujube tree up there and a few other trees that are evergreen to help this landscape stay beautiful and green. Over here in this canyon, I plan on putting all my trees that go dormant, such as my fig, such as my peach, nectarines, and over there I have all my citrus, and I might add a few pomegranates in between. So that's where I'm at right now. It's been a slow progress, but it definitely has been a progress, so I'm definitely happy about that. Super excited that I got another tree installed. It was a challenge dragging it up there. It was a mature tree, and it's a heavy tree that already had a lot of key limes. I'm hoping that it doesn't drop most of the key limes, and if it does, then I would just pick them up and eat them because they were already within the size that you can eat them. I'm going to move a little closer to give you guys a better perspective of everything I just mentioned. See if you guys can tell. My hair, I didn't even check myself. I was probably a mess because I just installed my key lime. You can see the blueberries here. I'm gonna probably get some more blueberries or raspberries to put in here. I put a log to level it out since it's going up the hill. My loquat's already in the ground. The key lime's up there. I'll walk up there to show you guys. See how beautiful this is. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that beautiful look. I kind of dug a little bit of a trench here to help me get up here without slipping. Look at these beautiful key limes. I added a lot of mulch so it can retain moisture. I gave it deep watering. As you can tell, this is water because it does drain down this terrace of dirt lockers. Here's the jujube that I was telling you guys about. It sprouted, and as you guys can see, it's growing. It's doubled in size since I put it in here just a few months ago at the beginning of spring, maybe in April, and it started sprouting another one. So maybe when this gets a little bit more established, I'll pull that one out as well and then put it somewhere else. Blueberries. Let me see. You guys can see I took something else out of a pot, so I gotta get that out of the way. All of my beautiful basil, and as you guys can tell, I still have plenty of space to put more trees. Look at all of this. My moringa, more basil, a lot of herbs I have growing here. You guys see that? Look at this. My beautiful pineapple guava. I trimmed this so bad I almost left it bald, and as you can tell, there's so much new growth. It's really liking it here. I took a risk not to put a cage in it. I'm hoping that the gophers don't get to it and they don't like it. They do have really fast growing roots, so I'm hoping for that reason it gets established before the gophers get to it. Also, this little branch was something that I cut from the tree. I cut it up. It was like a little piece sticking out, and I think it's rooted and it's growing. So maybe that goes to show that this is an easy tree to propagate. So that's very exciting, very promising. You guys have seen this Mexican sage many times. Then I have my other Mexican key lime over there. And I keep mispronouncing this, but it's calamine, little orange. I'll show you. They kind of look like that. The flavor is not the best. I started just using